So I recently was just like celibacy, but I just don't think that I'm fertile. In the little 2 weeks, like I battled like with friends using me. It was the worst experience of my life. Like I hated therapy so much. Oh my gosh, is my camera dirty? Because I feel like my camera might be dirty. Long time no see. I think we're good though. We should be good. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video. Now y'all probably asking, where have you been? Where you been, baby girl? Where the fuck you been at, baby girl? And the answer is, I have been through a lot. You know, I know y'all are probably about to ask me like, what's wrong, etc, etc. I just been through a lot, and that's why I've been gone. So I'm gonna just talk to y'all about it. I'm gonna do a little life update. I'm gonna do a little chit chat with y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all because if you keep up with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I haven't been here in like 3 weeks. This is the longest I've ever been without being on YouTube. I'm trying not to edit this video a lot, but I feel like I keep stopping. But I know a lot of y'all like videos where I talk, so yeah. I don't think this video gonna be emotional because it shouldn't be emotional, but like TW emotions. And I need to put my bracelets on. I'll be right back. I had to put my bracelets and my rings on. Oh, shop Ethereal Princess, not sponsored, but nonetheless. Y'all been asking where I've been, and I have not been here in like the longest time. I think this is the longest I've been off of YouTube, and I feel like my fan is making noise. Oh my goodness. I haven't really gave y'all a direct answer besides the fact that if you are subscribed or if you have been checking my channel looking for videos and stuff, you will see that I had posted in my community tab that I lost my SD card for my camera. So I had filmed a couple videos like back to back with the little time that I had. And then I'm trying not to be hard on myself. You know, I've been trying to not do that, but unfortunately I lost my camera SD card, and it lost like literally like so much footage. It lost the promotional videos, it lost all the videos, it lost content on top of content. I think I lost like 4 videos. So I'm just here, I'm like, I'm overwhelmed all the time. I'm overwhelmed with just a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just like, I need a break. I cannot go back and film those videos and act like everything was just all good and dandy and like everything is fine, because it's not fine. And like when you record videos, especially because y'all know I'm a college student, it takes a lot of time to do that and all, because I barely have time for myself. And then when I record, I'm proud of the fact that I recorded, you know, hours of footage to put out for you guys. Even though I know I still have to edit those videos, I was like, okay, I'm excited. You know, I tried to be happy. It just a whole bunch, and nonetheless I ended up losing the camera itself. So try to find it, I could not find it anywhere. I literally don't know where it is. The part of my adapter was stuck in my camera, and my SD card was plugged into the adapter, and with that happening, my SD card just evaporated. Like it literally disappeared, y'all. I don't know how to put it in a way where it's just like not self-blaming, but it just got up and walked away. I mean, the piece of the adapter was in my laptop, but it was gone. So today I'm back with another video. I'm doing a life update for you guys because I know a lot of you have been asking me like, why have I been the way I am? Because as you can see, my mental health has not been the best, and I don't know why. So I just wanted to chit chat with y'all because, you know, and I'm gonna be answering questions, but I'm back home. As you guys can tell, I came home for the holidays. It is Black Friday right now, so you guys should be getting this video tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. But I'm going to be doing a life update, but I'm recording on my phone because I do have my camera. My ring light though does not allow me to hook up my camera. So I'll be answering some questions because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, where the fuck you been at? And I didn't really have an answer for you guys because when I did film this Q&A, I was kind of in a better mindset than I am now. So yeah, let's get into that. Someone said, girl, where's your head at? What's been on your mind? That question is kind of like a good starter question because it's just been a lot on my mind. So where's my head at? I think my head is in the gutter. You know what I mean? My head is in the gutter. I am usually like a very like supportive, like I'm a very happy person. I'm always like cheery and shit most of the time, you know, but recently, you know, my mind has been in the gutter. Like I don't know why, but it just feels like I cannot do anything. Like I feel stuck, and like I know what life goals I want to have, but I just feel like just doing schoolwork all the time and trying to battle school and social media is literally like a challenging thing, just because you don't want to fail and you don't want to see your account like go down. But at some point it's just like, when do you choose yourself? I don't think that I value my mental health a lot, like especially when it comes to like social media and making sure that I'm successful. Like my mental health is never a part of the equation. It's always outside the equation. It's A and B conversation, and C is my mental health. See your way out of the conversation. It has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? I always just put my mental health last. So my mind has been very like low, and like the reason I'm home right now and why I came home so early was because I have been breaking down like so much. I don't even know what the fuck is wrong. I have been breaking down. Like I'm talking crying. And yes, I take pictures of me crying. So I'm gonna insert it here because I want y'all to laugh at me. This is me. This is also me. This is also me. This is also me. All I do is just cry. At least I've been like reading and shit. That's a hobby of mine that I like because I barely get to enjoy time for myself, but reading is one of them that I enjoy. But I just been crying. So my mind has been in the gutter. I think the problem is I just talk so low about myself because I don't want to not succeed those goals. Have you made any like college friends since you've been in college? And no, I have not. I have not made college friends. And I think that I don't know, it's just a mechanism in me that doesn't allow me to make friends because I make friends, and then this also plays into another question about people using me. I make friends and then people have been using me. In the little 2 weeks, like I battled like with like friends using me, and like it's fine. Honestly, it's like, okay, whatever, who cares? But like I think I was in denial about the situation for a long time, and then I had to like come to terms with the fact that like, nah, this person was really using you and you're such a dummy because you allowed them to, because you were trying to keep a friendship that clearly isn't worth keeping. So mental health has been shit, which is why I be crying. And I don't like crying. I think a lot of people think that I cry out of sadness. I think the times that have been crying, I've cried out of frustration and sadness. I think that is like the first time I actually can include sadness in why I've been crying, because usually I cry out of frustration. Like if I'm frustrated as fuck, I'm gonna cry. The last time I had cried at college since this breakdown was the first day of school, which was just because like my teacher had me on a wild goose chase trying to find a mailbox, and I was like, I hate this shit already. I hate college already. But I got over it, so don't mind me. Am I the drama? I think I'm the drama. Someone said, are you okay? Like seriously. I think this partakes into the fact that I've been gone off of YouTube, which I am okay. I think I will be okay. I just think that I'm going to take my social media steady. So like this video and subscribe and just love me, please. Another question. Someone said, are you getting help for any problems that you've been having this far? And I recently just quit therapy for the first time. I started therapy for the first time, and y'all, it was the worst experience of my life. Like I hated therapy so much because all the therapists that I had, they just suck. And if you guys don't know, I was on BetterHelp. I had seen a couple of ads for BetterHelp, you know, advocated. I'm not speaking for the whole site because some people probably have been on BetterHelp and are actually getting help. But personally, I decided to enroll into BetterHelp because I was like, I don't know how I feel about having to go into an office every day and like see therapists. Like, girl, I'm not feeling that. So I was like, we could do a video call and we could just, you know, talk and chit chat and stuff. So I was on BetterHelp, and my first therapist that I had with her, she was pretty chill, and like, I guess she was chill, but my whole thing was just like, she just wasn't helping. Like every time I would talk to her, like she would just be like, yeah, totally, I understand. But it's just like, okay, I need you to tell me what to do now, because if what I was doing was right, I would not be here. I would not need therapy because clearly something is going wrong. Like I have severe anxiety, and like I think that's like what is preventing me from making friends, because I have anxiety about people using me. And that's why I get pissed off, because like loyalty for me is a big thing. Like if you're gonna say you're my friend, I feel like you deserve to give me that type of loyalty that I deserve. And I feel like a lot of people don't be doing that to me. And it's not just about loyalty, it's also about like being there for me when I'm there for you, because shit that people think is loyalty or deserves loyalty really doesn't matter when you really get into a friendship. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just about swing, you swing, I swing. It's also about like, what are you doing when I'm not around? You know what I mean? So yeah, I recently just quit therapy. I have not sought another therapist. The second therapist that I had, this was the same day I quit therapy, this breakdown. I had just finished a therapy session with him, and y'all, it was the worst experience ever. And I don't know if I would recommend BetterHelp to anybody, because it's just like, it really didn't help at all. And I wasted like thousands of dollars. I was on there for months, and I felt like I was getting nowhere. Like I had better luck journaling. Like I would get in therapy with him, and this man was literally burping in the fucking FaceTime. And he was literally, on the video chat, he was burping in my ear. Like this would be him. Like I would tell him about a problem that I have. Like let's say I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just not feeling school anymore, and like I'm feeling depressed. He'll be like,
doesn't like school, doesn't like school, is upset with herself. Does that sound right?
and I'll be like, yeah, and he'll be like, okay, what else you want to say? And it's just really annoying. Like, girl, like, you're here to help, and none of them were helping. So yeah, I recently did quit therapy. I was in it for a while and I have not been feeling it, but I do intend on going back, but just not with better help. I'll probably find someone in person that I can go to. I wasted thousands of fucking dollars on therapy and it didn't help. Someone said, what other tattoos do you want to get? I recently just scheduled my appointment to get my half a sleeve done, which is going to be December 31st. I'm supposed to be getting half a sleeve right here. Also, my recent tattoos, I know I've showed you guys before, but it basically just says 11/11. Nothing major, but yeah, I have half a sleeve getting done. I'm not showing y'all, so it's a surprise. Stay tuned, subscribe. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep telling y'all to subscribe. Like, I haven't been here in a while, so you better indulge in my energy, and my energy is usually really high. I also noticed that on my channel you guys like my vlogs, which really was kind of crazy to me, because I thought that y'all hated my vlogs. I thought y'all just wanted to see me doing challenges and shit, but clearly y'all like my vlogs. So yeah. Someone said, are you financially stable while being in college and doing YouTube? Yes, I am financially stable, but Boston is an expensive city. I feel like if you're going to be living in Boston, you have to have grown up in Boston. You cannot have lived in Connecticut or been under your parents, getting financial help from your parents for a majority of your life. Because just recently, I've detached myself financially wise from my family because I have my own money. You know what I mean? I am financially stable in college, which is a good thing. You know, not everybody has that benefit. If it wasn't for y'all, I probably wouldn't even be able to say that, put my head held high. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to look at y'all and be like, yes, I'm financially stable. It would be like, yes, I'm financially stable. Fuck. I'll be lying. What is your relationship with food since being in college? My relationship with food has actually got better. I opened up my palate, y'all. I've been telling y'all I was gonna open up my palate. I told y'all I was gonna see what it's like on the eat everything side, and recently I realized that I like tomatoes. I started liking tomatoes. I mean, I don't like overwhelming amounts of tomatoes. I probably could not eat a tomato whole by itself, but I do like tomatoes in my burger. I do like tomatoes in some sandwiches. I do like tomatoes on my little rice bowls and shit. And I like what is it called? I like lobster. I don't like whole lobsters, but I like the tail. So, I mean, it's better than not liking it at all. Like, you're too wrong from to not like lobster. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself writing a book. I realized in college has opened my eyes to the point that I like writing. I love writing. I love a fictional story. I love stories. I like stories about realistic shit in fictional ways. So, I feel like I'm gonna just be that bitch to deliver it to y'all. Y'all gonna buy my book if I release a book? Would y'all buy it? Shit, please tell me you would, because shit, I ain't gonna have no money. Please tell me you gonna buy it. My goals in 5 years is to be writing a book and living on my own, financially stable. My phone was dying. What's new? That is my goals. That's where I see myself. Someone said, do you want kids? So y'all think like I don't want kids because I opened up in the past about thinking that I am infertile. I don't know. I think everybody always thinks, like, when I say I don't want kids, I think they just think probably I just don't want kids because of the burden that some kids may be, but I just don't think that I'm fertile. Like, I don't think I'm fertile, and I need to go get tested on that. But like, I opened up about me thinking that I'm infertile because I do have PCOS. I think I do want kids, but I always tell myself I don't want kids. But again, that probably plays a role in the fact that I don't like to tell myself I want things that I can't have because I'm scared of failure. I don't want to fail when it comes to having my own family, having shit like that of that sort. So yeah, I do want kids, but I don't know if I'll be able to have any. I mean, adoption is always an option, and who wants their coochie to be spread to the mile length? You know what I mean? Someone says, have you had any sexual partners since being on college campus? And I have not. So I recently was just like, celibacy. No, let me stop. But like, I have not had any sexual partners since being on college campus. And I don't know why everybody be acting like that's such a surprising topic. Why do y'all act like I am such a hoe? Why do y'all act like I just be busting it loose? I never told y'all that. I never said that. I never said that I was a bitch who just busted down and got down and dirty with anybody. Okay, let's talk about my attractiveness. Attractiveness wise, how do I feel about being attractive? I think I'm attractive to the girls and the gays. Now, you know, that's kind of hard when you like men. The gays don't want no coochie and the girls want coochie, but I mean, I've never really been on that. I mean, I never officially been on that side of the park before. So like, I'm not down to try it, which leads into another question, which is, what is my sexuality? I feel like society has made it where you're obligated to come out to people in society, or like you're obligated to open up about your sexuality to other people who you don't know, which I don't know why you have to do that. I think it's cool to come out to your friends, or just to tell your friends about your sexuality if you feel comfortable, or just to talk about it with people who you fuck with. I fuck with y'all, but I just feel like it's not for the internet to know, like it's for you to find out. You know, I said that before. It was a girl. This happened on college. Mini story time. She was like, if you're watching this, please no, click out of this video right now. She was just like, oh, what's your sexuality? Like, da da da. And clearly you could tell the girl's gay. Not clearly, because you can't know someone's sexuality until they tell you. But I'm pretty sure, like, you know that rainbow on her book bag, on her purse, that rainbow tag on her book bag? And she's just like, oh, what's your sexuality? And I was just like, oh, come find out. I've been trying this little flirting thing. It just does not work, y'all. I'm just not a flirty person. I feel like my demeanor is not flirty. I do not give sexy. I give very much straightforward and what about it? So yeah, I was just like, girl. But I have not had sexual partners since being on college campus. I'm not afraid to disclose that with y'all. I do not be busting down. I don't plan on busting down anytime soon. You know, celibacy is actually kind of heavy on my mind a little bit, just a little bit. If you are celibate, tell me how you feel about celibacy. I think celibacy is a great thing. I think it's cool. There's piss and coochie everywhere, but I just feel like I don't want that. I don't want that coochie. What are some things you have changed for yourself? Do you think you've grown as a person? I do think I've grown as a person, because like I said, I feel like social media definitely changed me. I feel like you're very ignorant when you start social media. You're hella ignorant and you don't know about shit that a lot of people care about. So when you start social media, I always think of first, like, before I do something, like before I go out to public, before I present myself a certain way to people, like how would it affect you? How would it affect your supporters? Like how people think about you? And I mean, that sometimes sucks because it's things that I do, like I want to do, but I always think about it, like running down the fucking stairs in pajamas at my dorm, but I don't do it sometimes because you think about running to a supporter, down to like deep shit where it's like I might go to make this decision and I'm like, bro, what if this decision gets me in a terrible situation and not have to explain to people what's going on in the situation? I personally just don't do shit that, I mean, everybody is human and everybody makes mistakes, but I personally just don't do shit that I won't do on the internet. I'm not gonna do it in real life if I'm not gonna do it on the internet, because then that's when you start living a double life, and I'm just not up for that double life shit. Like, girl, this ain't 007. This ain't that. If I'm not gonna do it on the internet, I'm not gonna do it online. But I do think that social media has made me change as a person, definitely has made me grow as a person. You really don't have a choice, you know what I mean? Someone said, you got a man yet? Damn, y'all really just don't hold back. But no, I do not have a man. No, I don't have a man. Do a man got me is what I say. Do a man got me. I just feel like there's no point in me jumping into a relationship right now because I'm still healing from past relationships. Do a man got me? I feel like I always gotta explain to someone why I don't got a man. I don't have a man. I don't have a man. I don't think I even want a man at this point. I feel like I just want attention. And that is the problem, because I don't need attention from other people. I don't need it, but I still feel like it validates you in a bit. Like if you ever have been like in a situation where you don't have no boyfriends or nothing, which I grew up fast. So, you know, I kind of struggle with getting boyfriends like regularly, on a regular. So social media has definitely, I feel like, prompted people to seeing like my beauty, I guess. Like it made people look at my beauty and be like, oh yeah, she's actually pretty, rather than like when I was a quote nobody in other people's eyes. I don't think that I'm a type of person that just makes men be like, oh yeah, like I want to fuck with her. I was also like talking about that to my therapist when she did not help this topic, but I was telling her like I feel like I come off to people as like aggressive. I come off to people as like not friendly. I try to be standoffish because like growing up that, you know, you do not want to be the person who is an aggressor, because everybody always assumes you're an aggressor because you're bigger than everybody. And usually the bigger you are, the more scared they are of you. So most of the time, you know, but also have to say the bigger you are, the harder you fall. So don't let that gas your head. If someone asked me, how do I feel about all the comments I've been getting recently on my body? So recently, I don't know why. If you follow me on Instagram, which follow me on there, everybody has been talking about the fact that I have been losing weight. Now, I don't like it. I personally hate that shit. I think it's very ignorant. I think it's very annoying. I think it's very out of pocket. I think that you have no reason to talk about my body if I have not spoken about it first. And even if I do, it's still no reason for you to talk about a weight gain or weight decrease that you see on my body. I think that I just be posting what I want to post. I don't hide my body from the internet, but you don't need to comment on my body just because you think that I'm losing weight. Just because I'm losing weight does not mean I'm doing it in a healthy way. I'm not, at the end of the day, I don't think I'm like struggling with like relapsing with eating disorders or anything of that sort. I don't think I'm going back in that route because it definitely takes a lot for me to just like, you know, start. What the fuck? What is that? Did y'all just see that fly? Oh, y'all seen that fly. Y'all seen it. I am not crazy. Like I was saying, it takes a lot for me to just hop in the plane to LAX. To just go back into a relapse of like eating disorders and everything of that sort. So like I said, my eating habits have been good. I've been opening up my palates, you know. I'm just eating a lot of different things. With college though, I think a lot of people overestimate college food and be like, oh my god, like you should be doing this and that. But college food is just as freaking bad if you go to a restaurant, because to be honest, they're using the same fucking shit. If one just tastes better, which is the restaurant in my opinion. So I have been eating at like a lot of restaurants, which is not like fast food or anything of that sort. Like it's actually like restaurants, like, you know, Italian restaurants, pasta, genuine good food. You know, sometimes good food is expensive. So yeah, my relationship with food is pretty chill. Someone said, are you experimenting your sexuality since being in college? I'm not experimenting my sexuality intentionally. If it happens, it happens, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have not been experimenting my sexuality in college like intentionally. I mean, if I run across someone who requires me to experiment my sexuality, then yeah. Someone asked, am I talking to someone? I'm not talking to anybody. Bitch. I'm not talking to anybody. I have, oh my goodness, it is a fly. I know I'm not crazy. So like someone asked if I talk to someone, and I don't think I like intend on talking to anybody anytime soon, because like I said, how am I going to be trying to indulge in a relationship with people who I just can't fuck with, you know what I mean? It's just not me, and it's just, I'm just not in for it. So no, I have not been talking to anybody, and that is the end of the story. I'm just not looking for anybody. I'm just not like interested. I'm just not it. Like I'm just emotionally unavailable. Like mentally I'm emotionally unavailable. I just been surrounding myself around people who have been helping me, not even just mental health wise. I don't expect them to be my therapist, but like people who brighten my day, people who I talk to every day. That's who I'm surrounding myself with. So no, I am not talking to anybody. No, there's no potential relationships going on in my life right now because Rykky is single. Do I give single to y'all? I'm a single lady.
Whoa,
that was the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back to regular posting, and I will see y'all in the next one, which hopefully the next one isn't so damn depressing, because fuck, bitches always gotta be so depressed. I'm not depressed, but it helps when you support. So drop some love in the comments, spread love in the comments, spread peace in the world, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.